24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Everybody, welcome to Madison Central High School. I'm Jerry Goble, joined by Doug Sally. Doug, looking for an exciting night of high school basketball.
I'll tell you what, this is going to be a great matchup. Both teams are very similar in size, and they play very similar styles. Neither one of them have a lot of height, but they both have good quickness. And I was talking to both coaches before the game, and they both said the same thing, that they mirror each other.
Absolutely. This is teams Madison Central 14-9, Henry Clay 13-9. These are two teams, both of which could win an 11th region title, both of which probably could find themselves going home in the first round if they don't watch it. So tell me what tonight you expect to see out of these two teams.
Well, Henry Clay likes an up-tempo. They're going to pressure, man-to-man, and they like to spread the floor and look to dribble penetrate. Central, of course, is a very similar team with Thomas penetrating. They've got the good shooter, Kirk Humphrey, and Sam Jones, now that he's back healthy, is an inside force, Mr. Double-Double. And, they got the role players of Miller and Williams, who have come on and improved throughout the year. So this is going to be an interesting matchup tonight.
Well, we were in the gym Saturday, and this game Saturday was squeezed between Trinity on Friday night and Henry Clay on Tuesday. And Madison Central looked lethargic. They played Boyd County, a team that was 18-3 from the 16th region. Not a great team, but a pretty solid team. And they struggled with them. Finally put them away in the end and come away with a one-point victory. But I have to believe they were looking forward to tonight's game and coming right off of a big game against Trinity. And they'll play better tonight.
Well, Boyd County was rated second in the 16th region, so but Coach Feldhouse said the very same thing, that they had to get down 14 points before the kids woke up and turned it on. They were able to come back and win the game. That was a good win for them. But Henry Clay and Central, neither one have those really impressive records when you look at them, but both teams have played tough competition throughout the year, and they're looking for building your team and developing that toughness it's going to take here in just 3 weeks away. I mean, we're almost here to the postseason.
Well, Madison Central has 5 games. I think both teams have, one has 5, one has 6 games remaining, and then it's district tournament time. So you're right. Should be an exciting event tonight. Looking forward to it. This is kind of a rematch from a couple years ago when Henry Clay really stood to be the best maybe obstacle to Central getting to the regional tournament. Had Central down with a couple minutes to play by 5, I think, and blew that game. So these kids probably weren't part of that, but still the coaching staff, they use those things to remind them, hey, this is a good basketball team. You're going to have to come out and play tonight.
These are the kind of games that really help you when it comes tournament time.
And we're getting ready to go tip. Houston tipping. They get it. Actually, Central comes up with it, and Thomas takes it. Gets it to Miller.
Well,
he throws
looked
right
like
side
Henry
to
Clay
Humphrey.
was man-to-man. Someone just forgot who they had there for a second, but they're all matched up now.
Yeah, they'll probably play a lot of man-to-man, both teams. Strong pick at the top. Miller goes right, doesn't get anything. Gives it to Humphrey. Humphrey makes a move. Left side Thomas, down low to Jones. Jones turns, spins, nice shot off the glass.
Well, Jones doesn't have the height advantage, but he sure has the physical strength advantage there. I'd say he's outweighing, let's see, Houston. I'd say he's outweighing him by a good 50 pounds.
Absolutely. Wilson with the ball at the top. Dribbles left, takes it all the way. They call a foul. Well, they call a illegal screen.
Illegal screen.
That was called on Barnes.
Kobe Barnes Sr., 6'3", 175, the son of John Barnes, who used to be in this system here at Madison County.
Down low to Jones. Jones right side. Goes in the corner to Miller. No good. Yeah, get the push off. That ball was so short, it shocked everybody.
Yeah.
I think it looked a little more awkward than it really was. A whole lot of pushing, but they called him. Anytime you get your hands up in his back.
Well, and you know, the old timers remember Bill Walton, one of the greatest rebounders ever, and he was so great at keeping his ball, his hands above his head. And when those quick balls came off, he had his hands ready. That's a lost art. You never see that anymore.
Absolutely. Campbell dribbling left side. He's guarded by Miller. Gets it to Tisdale. He drives down the lane, goes up. They call offensive foul on him as he pushed off.
Well, he was trying to draw contact, but I think he may have extended that arm or something and got the offensive player control foul.
Coach Brown not happy with that call, but that's the call in the books.
Doesn't do much good most of the time.
Williams, right side, throws top of the key to Humphrey. Down the lane, takes it to the basket, no good.
Boy, everything
Picked up
but the
by
finish.
Tisdale. That's over to Wilson. Wilson drives the lane, drops it in.
He's supposed to be one of the better point guards in the region. Felix Wilson, very highly thought of throughout the 11th region.
Oh, about gets a steal. Miller gets it back. He drives right, corner to Humphrey. High archer, no good. Hardly drew anything. And they're back the other way. Henry Clay moved to the middle, no good. Push off looked like to me, but Houston got the rebound, laid it in.
Yep, I agree. He got a little elbow in the back there, kind of got him when he was in the air.
Central coming the other way. They're still working against the man-to-man. And some overplaying, and that looks like a steal by Campbell. Missed it, but put back by Tisdale.
Good hustle there by Tisdale following that play. A lot of guys relax when they see someone going in for a layup, but that'll get you a lot of points if you follow up that play.
It's a great point. Great point, Doug. Thomas, top of the key, makes a move in the lane, looks to shoot, those to Miller. Now he takes a shot, top of the key, bounces around, no good. Jones with the rebound. Nice rebound. That's just strength. Again, they thought a push off, but he used a lot of strength to stay in there.
Coach Brown is really upset. He's had 3 calls that he thought should have gone the other way.
Shot right side, rebounded by Campbell. Gets his own rebound on a short three-pointer. Jones, runner, teardrop, no good. Gets his own shot. Well, Houston kept that ball alive. Wilson. Wilson took the drive. He missed it. Houston keeps it alive, and as you said, he just kept hanging around there, and he got his own rebound, basically.
Right. So far, it looks like Henry Clay is just a little bit quicker than Central.
Yeah, if there's any one glaring difference from Saturday, it's overall team speed. Boyd County came in here. The other thing, Boyd County complained a lot about the physical nature of the play. But I think team speed was a big difference for them. Well, and Central looked way faster. Tonight, you're right, they don't look way faster because you got a very athletic Henry Clay team.
Well, you come out of the 16th region and you go into 11th region, there's a different officiating level.
Absolutely.
They usually let them play a little bit more in the 11th.
Thomas with the take, and he gets it blocked. No call. Pass underneath. Gets it blocked. Central comes away with it. Humphrey comes away with it. He's going the other way. Behind his back. Throws it in the middle to Williams. Back out to Miller. Back over to Williams. Shoots a three. No good. And rebound by Houston.
I got away with a walk right there.
Should have called a walk there as Wilson goes the other way. Nice pass. I'm not sure about Williams' shot selection down here. Your thoughts?
Well, you kind of got, got a little daylight there. The guy backed off of him, and if you're a shooter, you're going to put that up. You know that.
I do. I agree.
Would you have passed that shot up, Jerry?
I probably wouldn't have.
Okay.
But as a coach and a more mature player, I thought, it's kind of hectic, and I thought maybe you settle it down a little bit.
Well, I think if Central's patient enough, they can get the ball inside of Jones. That looks like the mismatch that they have, the advantage.
Tisdale with the big three straight away. It's 10-4. Henry Clay leads.
Isaiah Tisdale there, the left-hander, his brother, and I'll finish this in a minute.
And that was by Campbell. That's going to give us a timeout. That's a 30-second. We'll stay right here. 3:27 to go in the first, and Henry Clay's opened an 8-point lead. Finish your thought there.
Well, Isaiah has a brother, Jeremiah Tisdale, who is a senior. Isaiah is a junior. And Jeremiah was rated the #1 player in the 11th region before the season started, blew out his ACL. And Coach Feldhouse said that if he hadn't got hurt, Henry Clay would be head and shoulders above everyone in the 11th region, and it just kind of brought them down to everyone else. So this region is very wide open right now, and you just never know what's going to happen. Central and Henry Clay are two players that will have a say-so in it, but like you said, they could be in the finals. They could be knocked out in the first round. Henry Clay may not even get to the regional tournament. Over there in Lexington, you never know what's going to happen. There's always upsets. So
the blessing of the 44th is you pretty much make it. If we seeded, you would make it every year, but the blind draw does give you the chance with occasionally another good team out there to knock somebody out. But Madison Central should be there. Henry Clay, who knows? And they've played well against some teams. I noticed some of their scores. They were similar to Madison Central scores in some of their common opponents. So
we'll talk about that here in a little bit, some of the close games they've been involved in.
Thomas with the ball, top of the key. He goes right off a pick from Jones. Jones rolls to the middle, takes the pass. Nice shot.
Nice pick and pop there. He set the good screen and then just settled in the open area for a jumper. Good job.
Absolutely. Wilson takes it in number 3. He's new into the game. Nice move, missed the shot. That is Ridgway. Ridgway missed it. Then Humphrey going the other way, missed it. So that was a pretty easy shot he missed. And it should have been a walk probably right there, no call. Central coming the other way, Brockman in, Jones down the lane, takes the shot off the glass, good. He's the difference in this game.
He's the mismatch right there. Central needs to take advantage of that.
Absolutely right.
Tyreek Smith in the game there, number 33, is 6'7".
We have
senior.
A timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com. Small car, big coverage.
Back. Henry Clay inbounds the ball. Up 4, 2:34 to go in the first. And Sam Jones has been dominantly better tonight.
Well, he's the inside player that can have his way, looks like, tonight if he just works hard and stays out of foul trouble.
Good point. Wilson missed the missed shot. Central comes the other way. Thomas with the miss. Humphrey with the block. Gets blocked by Tyreek Smith. Brockman gets it back out front to Williams. Williams driving right, takes a jump shot. Missed it. You know, he acted like he had a shot clock or something to work against. He really put that up, I think, a little early. And a missed shot by Campbell. A little runner, but tough shot. Back the other way, Williams with the tough shot, but he gets it. Kind of leaner.
They all got the green light tonight, looks like.
Evidently. Tisdale with the move, gives it to Wilson. Wilson back to Tisdale. He stops, pulls up. Tough shot, missed it.
That ball hit the strap above the basket. Should have been out of bounds.
No, they didn't call it, and Henry Clay ends up with the rebound and a putback.
Well, it sure looked like it did.
I think Coach Feldhouse thought the same thing. That was a little confusing there as Barnes checking in. Campbell overplaying the pass and nearly knocked it in his own player, even though he should have probably been able to steal that ball. Williams inbounds.
Central's going to have to be very careful with their passes in the perimeter because Henry Clay is set up to jump in that passing lane, and they've got the quickness to do it.
Henry Clay, Tyreek Smith with the rebound. Barnes straight in, no good. Yeah, you can tell. You can tell he looks just like his daddy, a smaller version maybe.
He does.
Brockman, long three in the corner, no good. Bounces around. Barnes with the rebound. He gets it to Wilson. Wilson brings it up against Humphrey. And he throws it right side to Tisdale, and he'll set it up.
Looks like they're in a little delay here. Going to go for one shot, a little triangle delay.
Back to Barnes. Tisdale. And it looks like both coaches are content to go in the first quarter with whatever the outcome is of this possession. 4-point lead, Henry Clay. Tisdale has it now. They'll run offense. He's got Williams guarding him.
High ball screen.
Nice screen. Pass to the corner. Long three. No good. Tyreek Smith with the tip. No good. Williams with the shot off the glass. And the first quarter ends. Henry Clay 14. Your Madison Central Indians 10. We'll be back for the second quarter right after this on the Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Samantha Burford, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
And a preview to potential 11th region matchup, Madison Central and Henry Clay. Doug, first quarter, good first quarter in a way, a little sloppy, but what'd you see?
Well, looks like Henry Clay is going to rely on their defense to score some off of. They're out in the passing lanes. They have really good quickness, and they're spreading the floor down here. Central is taking some quick shots, maybe a little bit more patience by them, and letting Sam Jones touch it a few times on offense might be a good recipe for them.
Henry Clay has a kind of a set play. It's motion, but it was interesting what happened there. Ridgway with the shot finally, and he makes it. Ridgway's come in, put him up, man. He's up 3 in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, he's a good-looking player, just a junior.
Miller with the ball, top of the key. He goes left side, and Humphrey pops out. He goes right side, looking for Jones.
They have Jones down there.
They got him. A big guy on him, but he's so much stronger.
Yeah, that's the way they're going to need to play, I think, is just let Jones touch it. I would, if it got crunch time, I wouldn't let any possession go by without him having his hands on the ball at least once.
Absolutely. Shot up, no good, short by Tisdale. And Central comes the other way with Thomas dribbling it. Throws it to Jones. Takes a tough shot. Missed it, and a rebound by Barnes. I think you set that up and go down low and get the ball again.
Yeah.
Wilson, runner, no good.
Jones
Looks
is going to
rough.
be a lot more effective down there on the block. There's Thomas's game.
Yeah. Nice shot. Thomas spins. Fade away in the lane. Bottoms, and it's 16-14. 2-point game. Wilson looking for that high ball screen. Smith gives it to him. He throws it right. Stolen. That's taken down by Thomas. He goes all the way down, lays it in, and we get a tie ball game.
They turn the tables that time. Central jumps out in the pass lane. And, you know, those easy buckets, they can be big in a close game like that.
That's absolutely right. Tisdale makes a move in a lane, takes it. What are they calling?
They got a Humphrey there for a push-off. I thought that's what they were going to call, but the referee took so long to look.
Well, he was looking at him. I don't know if he's trying to get the number.
He's trying to get the number, yeah. You say, well, if the referee can't see the number any better now, you know.
Yeah, how do you see the foul call? Ridgway with the inbound. Tie basketball game, 5:56 to go, second quarter. Wilson, he throws it to Houston. He turns in the lane, flipped it up, no good. And Madison Central with the rebound. That's Williams to Thomas in the front court. Down the lane, tough shot, missed it. Rebounded by Houston. And they go in the other way. Wilson takes it. He takes it all the way in, hesitates, gets the foul.
Let's see who they call it on. It's going to be 2 on either Humphrey or Jones. Looks like they got Humphrey.
You know, Wilson just kind of has that hesitation speed. And he doesn't get by you, but he gets it on your edge.
He's got some good little moves in there to get his shot off, and he's not a very big guy. You know, he's only 6'1", 160. He doesn't even look 6'1" from up here, but he's a very highly rated player out of Lexington.
Second free throw good. Henry Clay reclaims the lead, a 1-point lead. And Madison Central will bring it in. Williams brings it up to Thomas. Coach Feldhouse giving him a play, and back to Williams. Reset the offense. Humphrey comes out, goes right side, looking for Jones. They guard him better that time, and so they can't get it to him. Williams down the lane, nice move, no good. Houston with the rebound. Nice take.
Well, Campbell did a good job on the weak side that time, suffering in and helping. So Jones had somebody behind him helping on the lob if they had gone that route.
Well, they called a foul on Williams. That's a little bit of that. Corey Walden does that. If a guy gets close to your face, he really.
You see that more and more. I think these basketball players are watching these soccer players.
Yeah.
You know, At least little contact. Looks like they've really been mugged.
Yeah. Ball goes to Tisdale. He drives right side. 3 left-handed shot, no good. They keep the ball alive, and he gets it back. Spin move, flipped it up, and good.
It was a nice finish with the right hand.
Jones is frustrated because he was blocking his guy out, but ultimately the ball bounced loose, and Williams hadn't stayed with Tisdale. Tisdale gets the ball back. Reset.
Those long rebounds, you really rely on your guards to go in there and clean that up. And if you start leaking out a little early, those are the ones that come back and haunt you, and that's what happened right then. Central had a couple guys leaking out early.
Houston gets a second look from the ref. He got called for the push. And so,
well, the team fouls are 7-3 right now, 7 on Central and 3 on Henry Clay. So Henry Clay is going to be shooting the bonus the rest of the half.
4:32 in the half. Madison Central down 3, 19-16. And Williams brings it in right side to Jones. Jones got it down on the baseline, a little further out than he likes to be. Out to Thomas, long 3, no good. Houston with the rebound. Smart by Jones not to go after that.
Right.
Down the corner to Campbell. Tisdale, long 3, no good.
Really not fond of that form right there. He takes that ball back way behind his head.
No, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that it looks like a Joe Necro pitch. Wow. Wilson going back the other way after 2 missed shots by Madison Central. Pretty good shots, I thought.
Well, that foul's on Williams.
And Madison
you made a good
Central
point.
Up. Go ahead.
You made a good point there a minute ago with Sam Jones catching that ball off the post, and he's got to get a little deeper position, at least on the block or maybe a foot in the lane when he catches that ball. And then I don't think anyone can stop him on Henry Clay if he gets the ball that deep.
Catching a little far out and really can't make a post move at that point. Thomas takes the ball in the lane, throws it right side, nearly gets it picked off, but Miller comes out with it. Miller looking for Jones on the block. He's got him, and a foul on Houston.
Well, Dakari Campbell is all over Humphreys right now. I'm trying to limit his touches. Kirk has led the team in scoring this year and is one of the main outside threats and does a good job all the way around on offense. That time he got loose. They're going to call a late foul here. In the old NBA days, they'd call that a force out, but they had to either make a decision. Is it going to be out of bounds or a foul, and they called a foul.
I think Madison Central Coach Alan Feldhaus might, if it doesn't change some of the momentum of the calls, he may find himself with a technical tonight. He's not happy on that one. I don't know about the call. I mean, it did look like there was some contact. I think he's more upset that he's letting some other things go that should have been some fouls, he feels like. Not so much that one call, but that one call gives you a chance to.
Right, well, he's all over that official right now, and he was in his ear to the last free throw situation too. So
Madison Central got to get offensive rebound there. Tariq Smith comes out with the rebound and gives Henry Clay another chance. Now Wilson, 3 on the way. It's good. Good-looking player, and Henry Clay's opened up a 9-point lead with 3:05 in the second. Thomas in the corner to Miller. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes out to Thomas.
Well, there's another example. Long shots equal long rebounds.
Brockman 3, timely 3, needed.
They needed it bad.
Henry Clay comes down. We got Richardson.
Well, they got another moving screen. Offensive foul.
Yeah.
On Smith. Well, Well, Daniel Brown, the coach of Henry Clay, you know, he was an outstanding All-State player at Nicholas County, went on to play at Berea College. And he had, when he got off the bus, he was in his shooting range. He had unbelievable range when he shot the ball. And he's a very guard-oriented coach, looks like.
Jones with the nice move. Gets some space and goes up and knocks in a little jumper, and now it's back to 4-point game, just like that. Wilson trying to take Miller, nothing there. Goes right side to Tisdale, guarded by Richardson. He takes it down the lane. Nice move.
Well, there was some contact on that play too. There was a good finish.
Yeah, it was a good finish. And moved by Thomas down the lane, and that's, you know, at some point the referees are they're trying to regain a little control, but it seems like they've lost a little bit. It's kind of turned into a.
You've got guards on both teams that are very aggressive, taking the ball to the basket, and they are in there trying to initiate contact and draw fouls, and they've done a good job of it.
Brockman, pump fake, no good. Wilson with the rebound, saves it to Smith, back to Wilson. Right side to Campbell, back to Wilson, no good. And Miller with the rebound, Thomas down, and he throws it in. I started to say a dunk shot, but not quite.
Yeah, I thought he was going to dunk the ball too, and then he finger rolled it, and I thought he was going to miss it there for a second. I'd like to see a player use a board right there if he's not going to dunk it.
Tisdale down the lane, gets a foul.
Well, that's 2 on Jones. Central's developing some foul trouble right now. 10 team fouls. Of course, this was a shooting foul, but they'll be shooting double bonus from now on.
Tisdale at the line. He'll be shooting 2. And they're cleaning up, doing a little cleanup duty on the floor. Got to get it crystal clean. Madison Central trailed basically the entire first half. It's a 4-point game right now with Tisdale at the line to shoot 2. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go in the second quarter. Good turnout for Madison Central tonight, and nice little home crowd on a cold February Tuesday morning. Tisdale first shot, no good. And we've got Barnes back in, and we've got Jacob Taylor. In for Madison Central. Tisdale with the second shot. On the way, no good. Tyreek Smith, and he reaches in. Bad reach in by him, and Daniel Brown is saying, hey, you did it. If you're going to get a foul, get your money's worth. So Seth Richardson will have 1 in the bonus. And first shot's on its way. Good. Nice form. Dropped it straight through, so he'll get the bonus. 27-24. Henry Clay with 1:03 to go, and Richardson's second shot is good. And so Henry Clay will bring it up with 1 minute to go, first half. 2-point game, and Wilson has it at top. Miller guarding him. Wilson drives, throws it out to Tisdale. He loses it, and he walks. He's got an answer. I think he's saying he didn't have the ball. Like he didn't have control of the ball. I don't know. It didn't matter at any rate. He got the walking call. Madison Central has the ball. And Miller left side to Brockman. They look underneath to Taylor. Can't get it to him. Thomas, jump shot. no good, but they call a foul on Barnes, and he didn't like the call. So a lot of calls, nobody likes them. It'd be a bad day. It'd be bad to be a referee, I think. I'm looking at Randy Rosenbaum as I said that. I mean, tell me, Randy, you are director and cameraman at times, does it all. Doesn't want to be a referee, though, do you? He said no. First shot good by Thomas. Madison Central down once, 27-26. Second shot on the way, it's good. It's tie game. It's not been a tie game since early in the game. And Henry Clay will probably try to take the air out, take one shot again, if they can. And so Wilson's waving them off. They're down to 18 seconds. They're doing a little triangle, and they're pop out from the triangle. And Tisdale, he's got it, and he gets fouled by Richardson. Tisdale's not been a good free throw shooter, so maybe not a bad foul, but you hate to see you'd like to play good defense and just get a stop. Two shots for Tisdale. First shot good. And so they regain the lead, 28-27. And he has a second shot. Takes the dribble, second dribble. And shot's good. Thomas dribbles left, right in the middle. Jump shot, no good. Taylor with the rebound, but he can't get the shot off, and the half will end. Madison Central down 29-27 to Henry Clay. We'll have we're down to Doug Sally. He's got Coach Feldhouse with him.
Coach, a lot of contact in the perimeter during the game. What do you think about the officiating, the way they're calling right now?
I think we're getting fouled going to the basket. I mean, they're calling some cheap ones out on the floor, but we haven't got any of those calls when we're driving to the basket. It seems like they've shot more of those two-shot free throws. I don't know if we've shot any of those two-shot free throws, and it's not because we're not trying to drive. I just don't think we're getting that whistle. Maybe we'll get it the second half. And truthfully, it's only be down two with Kirk and John both out for 2 or 3 minutes there in the second quarter. I thought Grant and Seth both did a great job, so we'll take it where we are.
Their guards are pretty quick.
Yeah, they are. They're hard to keep out of the middle, but ours are pretty quick too. So it's a good matchup. I mean, I think both teams are very similar.
Well, we talked about that before the game. Good luck second half.
Thank you.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24/7, MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Samantha Burford, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy, and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School for second half action. Henry Clay, Madison Central. Doug, has some first half stats.
Well, the thing we're going to have to keep our eye on is foul trouble for Madison Central. They have 2 fouls on, let's see, they actually have 3 fouls on Miller, 2 fouls on Humphrey. This has got 3 fouls on Williams. So those guys are in deep foul trouble already before we even start the second half. Free throw line, Henry Clay 5 of 11, Central 4 for 4. So they're doing a better job of getting to the line right now. And as Coach Feldhouse was talking about, you know, both teams have quick guards, and they're going to have to cut out that penetration if they're going to have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, it looked like that what Coach Feldhouse said, and I felt like he was kind of leaning on the refs the first half about, was that we're not getting that call when we go down the lane, and Henry Clay is. And you can see it, evidence there in the free throws, 11 to 4. I think the foul calls by the end of the half ended up being like 10 to 7, but sometimes that can be misleading because it depends on when they call them, and if you're getting those 2-shot fouls like he talked about, it makes a lot of difference.
Well, both teams, neither team shooting the ball very well. Henry Clay 37.9% on 11 for 29 from the field, and Central 11 for 30 from the field for 36.7. So, if you could turn that up a little bit, maybe that would give Central a little advantage.
Miller hits the ball in bounds, goes right side, picks his dribble up.
There's a
the lob, backside to Jones, and he puts it in.
Earlier they ran Humphrey off of the elevator screen on that play where he cross screens and come up off a double screen, and that time instead of coming up, he set the screen for Jones. Good execution coming out of the half.
Absolutely. Gets a quick bucket, ties the game at 29. Wilson drives down the lane, turns around, nowhere to go. Throws it out to Tisdale. They call an offensive foul on him.
The foul is on number 00, Tisdale. That's his second.
And Madison Central will bring it down, 7:21 to go, third quarter. Miller brings it into front court.
Really thought Central could be a little bit more patient. There's good execution again. Well, they blew a couple of easy ones there.
Blew two of them.
Yeah, they set that diagonal screen, Thomas on Jones, and he had a really good opportunity there. Good recovery defensively right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice pass down to Houston. Houston would have been better off to gather himself. Big kid. Go on up and shoot it, but he tried to shoot it too quick and not coming down and gathered himself and got the block. Down to Jones. Jones backs out to Williams. Over in the corner to Miller. 3 on the way. No good. Jones with the rebound. They call a walk. Are you kidding me? They both had their hand on the ball. I don't know.
Yeah, that could have been a jump ball right there when he first came down.
I think that's probably what the whistle should have been.
And then Jones tried to step over the player, and when he did, he had no choice but to walk with the ball or give it up one.
Yeah.
The Central looks like they're doing a better job this half of being a little more patient. I hope they're going to play inside out through Jones and see if they can execute that way. Yeah, another good penetration move by their guards.
I like the overplaying. But I tell you this, I think when you get too far overplaying.
Well, you want to overplay without giving up something, and that is based on your individual quickness.
Yeah. Wilson comes the other way after a nice shot by Thomas, ties the score again. Goes down to Houston, back to Wilson. He takes it in the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound picked up first, looked like by Barnes, Wilson, Thomas. Thomas knocked it out of bounds.
Of course, these coaches know the other teams better than I do. This is the first time I've seen Henry Clay play, but you wonder with the perimeter shooting if Central might be better off going to a zone sometime this half and see what Central does against it.
Yeah,
because everything they're getting is in the paint.
And they like that move, and they're getting some easy shots, no defense right there really to amount to what you need. And Thomas brings it back down. He's going in top of the key, pulls up for the jump shot straight away, no good. Houston falls for it, knocks it out of bounds.
And I think Henry Clay will be content with that shot because Central had nobody on the boards. If it wasn't for a great hustle play by Humphrey right there, they wouldn't have got the ball back. But nobody on the boards, and Thomas taking a contested 16-footer there. That takes Jones out of your offense.
Absolutely right. You need to go through Jones. He had the best. Right here you go. Got him on the block low, turns, puts it in.
They just can't stop him. If they'll just be patient enough to get him touches on the block, they'll be all right.
He had a more difficult time with with Smith because of the size.
Well, I thought that was a walk right there. That was the correct call. It was really, really late, but that was the correct call.
Yeah, he kind of moved that
he drove that pivot foot when he pivoted, yep.
33-33, 4:54 to go, third quarter. Madison Central with the ball and a chance to take the lead. And got Thomas drives right, kicks back outside to Williams. Williams 3 on the way. Houston with the rebound as it's no good. And Wilson running the other way. Takes it off the glass with he lost the ball basically.
Just lost control, yep.
And Central goes the other way. Thomas, nice pass to Jones.
Well, that's Central's first lead of the night, if I'm correct.
I think they led 2-0 maybe.
2-0, okay.
And Wilson has the ball. He's going against Williams. Overplaying out there against Barnes. Barnes throws it away. They're a little impatient right there. If you take a little more, one more step and jump up, you got that guy wide open probably. Wilson looks to inbound it underneath his own basket. They throw it to Houston. Short jump shot in the lane. Nearly rebounded by Wilson, but knocked out of bounds by Williams.
Houston had a real slow release right there, and
yeah, he
thought he had plenty of time to shoot it, and by the time he got it off, Jones was right in his face.
Back to Houston as they inbound it to him. He's looking at Jones. He takes it. Can't get shot off. Gets it over to Campbell. Tisdale. They call the fouls. He drives.
Well, the way Henry Clay penetrates, they just demand a foul call. I mean, there was nothing else the official could do right there.
Well, they get you moving, and they drive it right at your chest.
They take it right into your body, and they're going to draw a foul, and they're giving him 2 shots here. I thought that was on the floor.
So Tisdale with 2 shots. They've not shot it very well from the line. And as I say that, I jinx him into hitting it, but
yeah, it may come down to free throw shooting tonight because I think both teams are going to have plenty of opportunities at the end of this game. The way this game's being called and the quickness out there on the floor, the ability of the guards to penetrate.
Both shots good by Tisdale, and we have a tie game again with 3:43 in the third quarter. Williams comes up, crosses the timeline.
Well, Central working out of that box set. They've been successful getting the ball inside. Here they go again.
Jones. Got it a little bit too far out that time. Thomas with the work on the rebounding.
Well, he did a good job staying with it. He missed the easy one, then he stayed with it and got the tip. And it looks like they're going to send double teams to Jones from now on because they were sending somebody at him. He had to turn baseline away from the middle that time.
Wilson drives the lane, pulls up, shot's good. Tied again, 37-37. 2:56, third quarter. Thomas drives right side, and the ball's taken from him by Barnes. Over to Tisdale, to Houston. Houston gets it blocked. Rebound going the other way with Williams. He drives it into the front court, right side, back over out to Miller, missed it. Thomas with the rebounding foul.
Well, Miller did a great job recovering on that play down here on the other end to block that shot by the taller player. And that could have been huge if he'd hit that 3. It would have been nice back-to-back plays.
Definitely. Wilson brings it up against Williams, drives right.
And Williams has got those 3 fouls. So
Tisdale down the lane, puts it up, no good. Houston got the rebound, couldn't get it back up, lost control of it. Oh, right side to Miller, quick release, nice shot, 3.
Well, looks like Miller and Williams are going to have to take up the 3-point shooting tonight because they are all over Kirk Humphrey. He hasn't had a good look all night.
Timeout. Full timeout by Daniel Brown and Henry Clay. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back on the Madison County School Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television. Give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Welcome back to Madison County School Sports Television for an exciting basketball game. Madison Central's gotten out to a lead only a couple times tonight as they lead 40-37, minute 56 to go. You said as we went away, this is a guard's world.
It is a guard's world. It's a guard's game tonight, and both teams have that quickness and the ability to penetrate, and once they get their head and shoulder around the defender, they're going to initiate contact or get all the way to the rim.
Well, as you say that, you know, Jones has probably had a big night, but overall the guards have really dominated how they're playing this game.
Well, their offenses are geared to that, especially Henry Clay. I mean, right there, that was just an isolation play, and everybody was standing around watching the ball on offense.
That's the right call. Nice defensive play by
Yeah, you'd like to
Houston.
see Kirkland just pull up and shoot that little 7-foot jumper, go straight up. Henry Clay's got the quickness. They're going to be there in position most of the time without getting all the way to the rim from all the way to the corner, from the corner.
Yeah. We have a couple of check-ins for Madison Central. Richardson in the game and Brockman back in the game. Wilson carries the ball.
Well, they ran ran the same set the last time down where they had the baseline runner coming off the double screen, and then they isolated Tisdale over here on the right side, and it looks like they were getting ready to set that up again.
Well, and Tisdale had, again, a point-blank shot on the rebound.
And here's a 1-3-1 zone. This is the first change of defense we've had all night.
Oh, official must be out of bounds. I guess he is, where he's standing there. Deflected, though, and they're going to try to do something different, see if Madison Central can do anything with it. And right off the bat, he drives it to the rim. And
boy, he did a great job splitting the defense, just didn't finish the play.
And we've got Wilson drives in the lane, nothing there. Long three on the way. That was by Campbell, and it was no good. And they call that ball out off of Madison Central.
Didn't really get a good look at that. I was looking off the ball, didn't really see the situation. They're going to confer on it, though. Don't be surprised if they don't change this. Nope, they keep it the same. I'm really amazed at Henry Clay's offense. I mean, they are so one-on-one oriented. Very few screens, nothing away from the ball hardly. And, you know, it's just take your man off the dribble and see what you can get.
At Tisdale, he turned straight to go back at the basket. And I don't know, they called a walk, and he didn't get the ball down. Of course, there's a defender right there.
Oh,
bad
Cardinal
decision.
sin right there. Never save the ball in your basket. There's 1-2-2. Full court press. Henry Clay has put that on now, so another change. Coach Brown is looking to turn up the defensive heat here.
Absolutely. Madison Central, we'll see what they do to handle this, and can they get an easy basket out of it is the other thing. Get it to Jones, right side. He gets it back to Thomas. Thomas drives it across the timeline to Jones. Jones takes it, gets blocked. Should have took that up a little stronger, I think. Ridgway back to Wilson, three on the way. He got it. Not a pretty shot, but it goes down.
He looks like he's got that left thumb in it, but it went in.
And they're working it up again. Goes it across to Miller. Right side to Jones. To Thomas, three on the way. No good.
A little early.
Smith
Let's see if they get by with it.
And
yeah, they did.
That's the third quarter. Henry Clay rallies 5 points to take a lead, 42-40. We'll come back for an exciting finish at Madison County School Sports Television.
Small car, big coverage.
Welcome back, Madison Central High School, Madison County School Sports. Jerry Goebel with Doug Sally. Doug, fourth quarter, we couldn't ask for much better.
This is going to go right down the wire, looks like. And the fouls have kind of calmed down a little bit. 3 fouls on Central and 2 on Henry Clay that half. And with all the physicality of this game, that's not very many fouls.
Nope, not at all. We've got Richardson guarding, aggressively guarding Tisdale.
Yeah, you got to jump to the ball and get ball side on that cut. And he just had his body right in front of him and kind of held him on the way through.
Ridgway with the ball, top of the key. Guarded by Thomas. He gets it to Wilson. To Tisdale. Tisdale's probably their best slasher. Wilson takes a shot in the lane. Gets the hit in the face.
They're really skilled at drawing contact and drawing fouls, you know. And he was patient right there. He made his move, didn't have it, pivoted, got the guy up off his feet, and then jumped into him to draw the contact.
Nice play. The other thing they do pretty well is go ahead and get the shot up and a decent attempt at the basket once they've drawn the foul. They've not gotten a lot of three-point plays tonight, but you can see how that could have a night where they do have several.
Oh, right, right.
First shot good by Wilson.
Let's see if they continue with that 1-2-2 zone pressure that they ended the half with.
Second shot good, and they grab a 4-point lead. Back to that 1-2-2. Throw it down the right side. Richardson gets it out to Miller. Williams now, he's driving. Goes baseline, gets it to Jones. Oh, got fouled as he went up. That's going to be on the reach end, I think, yeah. That's Wilson.
Well, Central needs to not get caught up in trying to play the same game Henry Clay's playing, because Henry Clay, like we talked about, is so much an isolation type of team. Or they isolate players and let them break the defense down one-on-one. Central has the most dominant player on the floor right now in Sam Jones. If they can just get him some touches, be patient enough to do that.
Absolutely right. You're right. And one thing that the press does, if it forces you a little bit, you have to really be disciplined to not want to go down and get one-on-one.
Right.
And so we'll see how they do. Madison Central goes to a zone.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that earlier. Let's see what Henry Clay does against it and whether they have the shooters to break down the zone.
Wilson now back to Campbell. 3 on the way. He missed it. Smith had a chance to rebound, but he couldn't get it, and Jones comes away with it. First trip successful with the zone. Thomas. He drives right side. He's trying to get it. He goes in the lane to Richardson, over to Miller. 3. And it's good, and Madison Central retakes the lead. Ridgway's got it in the corner, quick up the floor. And they get it back to Ridgway. No good. No rebounding, not there, and Central takes it the other way. And Thomas all the way to the rack and gets fouled.
Well, one thing about a 2-3 zone, it's really good to run out of. I mean, once that ball's rebounded, you can release guys real easily against that, you know, with a 2-3 zone. So they got out in transition really well right there. And Thomas is really good at an open floor. He's hard to stop when he has that momentum going.
Free throw good. Madison Central's been very good from the line tonight. And they've taken a 2-point lead with 6:13 to go in the fourth.
Well, I'm Madison Central right now, I'm going to take my chances with Henry Clay shooting a perimeter shot until they prove they can hit it. And if Henry Clay's not scoring, they're not able to set up their press. So
that's exactly
let's see what
right.
happens. Let's see how this plays out here.
Well, ball movement left side in the corner, back out to Tisdale. And he's got the ball at the top of the key. Now they're going to be patient, it looks like. He's looking in the middle for Barnes. Barnes trying to set a screen. Now they get it over to Wilson. 3 on the way, no good. Barnes trying to get a rebound, he can't get it. And until they hit a 3, you stay right in that zone. He takes it all the way. Thomas does, nothing there. Miller long 3, no good. And a rebound by Houston. Well, he actually lost it on the floor, and Wilson comes up with it. Tisdale all the way in the lane, gets it stripped, and they're running out. Thomas got the ball, takes it, spins, nice stop, spin and drop in.
We got a 30-second timeout here by Henry Clay. Central's opened up a 5-point lead, and you know, the zone, as long as they're not hitting 3-pointers, Central's able to take that straight line drive away and that one-on-one ability that Henry Clay has, and plus it may help them keep them off the foul line too.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you the other thing it did immediately is because of needing offense in the zone, they had to, against the zone, they had to go and take out Smith. Smith's been their best defender actually on Jones because he's a little longer. So that it's kind of a double hurt for them. And like you said, until they hit a shot, why would you change out of that? Great defensive
or
change
maybe
right
2.
now. Yeah, probably 2.
Sometimes, you know, just a subtle move, a change of defense, something within your offense that changes tempo or changes the way the game is played. If you can make the first move in that as a coach, it really gives you an advantage. And they got a corner shot set up right here. Yep.
And he got one, finally. 3-pointer on the way by Campbell.
Well, they screened the baseline. You can see it coming. That was a block. Oh, no. I can't believe that one.
Yeah, he was in the air, actually.
Yeah, there's no way that kid was set.
I'm with you, though. I still stay in it for another time. The other reason is because, generally speaking, on those type of shots, you're going to hit a lower percentage, which is less times in that press. And you saw there, the press really turned him over. The guy just couldn't.
Williams has got to watch right here. He's the one who got screened off in his zone. They're running the same play again. Here he is. He's screened. He's got to get on top of that and be ready to go on the pass and get out to cover the corner.
Tisdale, oh, nice look. Campbell again, no good. Thomas with the rebound, good job. And they come up cross timeline and set offense with 4:21 to go. Fourth quarter, 2-point lead, Madison Central, 49-47. Get it underneath to Jones.
Well, he was triple team that time.
Nice, good move, but he got to go straight up on those instead of that flipping and dipping. Well, that was, Kirk Humphreys had a tough night tonight, and that was just great timing on that play by.
Thomas made the right play. He dished off. Perfect timing. You just got to tip your hat to the defender right there. That was just a heck of a recovery block right there.
Yeah, he ran hard to get back in position and just made a good block. And don't worry about that and go play the next play. What in the world?
I think they had a out of bounds lob set up there for Williams. They usually run that one time a game, but
wasn't there.
Henry Clay cut off Williams on the way to the basket. He wasn't there.
And move to Wilson all the way down the lane, lays it in.
Well, they're screening that wing or the top player there, and then the guard is, when he creates off of that screen, he's setting up a 2-on-1 play, and the weak side guard has got to make a decision, stop the ball or play the wing. That time he played the wing, and the guard just took it all the way to the rim.
Absolutely. That gives us a tie score. Madison Central 49, Henry Clay 49. We'll be right back after this on the Madison County School Sports Television.
special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Welcome back, Madison Central High School, Madison County School Sports Television. Doug, 3:20 to go, 49-49. What are the coaches saying right now?
Well, Coach Feldhouse got a decision to make now. Is he going to go back man and take his chances against their penetration, or is he going to make an adjustment within the zone and take the penetration away and maybe give up the outside shot? That's going to be interesting to see on the next possession what they do. Henry Clay looks like they're going back into their 1-3-1 zone. They're going to try to take Jones out of the situation. Maybe cut down some penetration from Central.
Thomas right side to Miller. Three gets blocked. Wilson comes up with it. He looks up, doesn't take the pass. Tisdale back to Wilson in the lane, no good. Nice rebound by Williams. Tough rebound right there.
That was good rebound in traffic, and Thomas was wanting to run, but they're going to try to set it up and play half court right here.
Jones jumps in the air, makes a cross-court pass, dangerous pass.
Yeah, he was lucky somebody just happened to be open.
Williams has the ball back to Thomas. Thomas in the lane to Jones, perfect pass, nice lay-in. Madison Central back up by 2. And
they go back man.
As you predicted. And he makes a nice move, and Houston blows it.
Well, Jones made a great recovery right there. He helped on the penetration, was able to get back and contest and get a piece of that shot. Super defensive play right there by Sam Jones.
I agree with you, but the other thing I want to add to that is, you know, that 44 Houston really is slow to get the shot off. You know, it was a kind of a move that seemed.
Well, we talked about that earlier with his jump shot. You know, he's got to be in position. His hands have got to be ready, and he's got to be able to explode up to the rim as soon as he catches that ball.
Absolutely right. Wilson drives, can't find anybody. Got Barnes in the corner. 3 on the way, no good. Houston gets the rebound. Barnes takes it in the lane. Shot good, tie game. 51-51.
1:30 left, so this is going to be really exciting finish right here.
And they're looking to Jones. Shot's good.
Well, we've talked about it all night. He just has such a weight and strength advantage inside there on Houston or whoever they've been able to put on him.
And I thought Henry Clay half committed to a double team there. You know, the guy really didn't come up and try to seal him off from that spin.
Well, if you're going to double team, you've got to come early and you've got to put a body on somebody. You can't let the guy spin.
Yeah, that's right. Misses the free throw, though, so a 2-point game. Wilson takes the ball down the lane, and he gets the shot. Oh! Houston actually got the shot in this time, and he draws the foul.
Sam tried to recover again. Houston kind of hung in the air just a little bit and drew some contact, was strong enough to finish that play.
One shot for Houston, 114. Madison Central, Henry Clay tied at 53. Shot by Houston's good, so Henry Clay gets a lead.
Now here's a factor in the game, too. Henry Clay's already in a bonus, but they have 1 foul to give. They only have 5 team fouls, so let's see if that comes into play here in a second. Nice take, no finish.
Humphrey takes it all the way to the rack. Watching the action down here, and they're saying, hey, we didn't need that.
Yeah, Coach Brown is trying to explain to Barnes, you got to play time and score. You had a 1-point lead in the ball, and he went in and took a contested shot. And Central has a chance to come back and take the lead now.
I don't know what the...
Well, they were saying whether it's on the floor or in active shooting, and in my mind, there wasn't any contest.
There's only 6 fouls, so it wouldn't even be shooting a 1-on-1. So it had to be.
That's right.
At the line.
Yeah, whether to take the 2 or out of bounds, but he was in the act of shooting. There's no doubt about it.
First shot good. Tie game.
Well, both teams will be in a bonus now.
Second shot, no good. Rebound. Now this kind of sets Henry Clay up for the ability, if they can hold the basketball, to decide to take.
This is so much like the Lincoln kind of game the other night, the one that went triple overtime. You have the ability, like you said, to wait for one shot. Just depends if you have the skill to hold a ball that long against pressure defense.
Timeout, full timeout. We'll stay here and talk about some strategy as both coaches now have the chance to talk with their players. If you're Henry Clay, you want to try to take the air out of it, don't you? And just
right now, 39.9. If you've got good ball handling guards like Henry Clay does, you should be able to whittle the time down and be in the, have the possession for the last shot. They have that inverted triangle delay game where they pass across the top and then they screen in for the guy at the foul line and he comes to the top. One thing Central might want to watch for is that, sometimes somebody runs something like that, they'll slip the screen and take off straight to the basket. The other 2 players are in the corner to try to spread it out. So, it could come down to a one-on-one play again, just like it has been for most of the game.
Absolutely right. If you're Madison Central, you want to go play solid defense, look for a steal. They have turned the ball over quite a bit tonight, so that could happen. If you're Henry Clay, to me, one of the most simple things, and coaches lots of times don't do it, is throw the ball back court and give yourself that 10 seconds that they probably are not planning to guard you all the way back here. They probably set a half-court defense and take 8 of those seconds.
Exactly. That's a good point,
Jerry. And kind of choose up a little bit of clock.
Well, Central has their quick lineup out there on the floor, so Slade Wilson's just standing there taking a few seconds off. That's smart. And we got a little different set now, a little 4-corner. Jones isn't going to come out to guard, so he can stand there till right there to the end.
Well, Coach Feldhaus doesn't want him out there and pick up something cheap.
Right.
He doesn't trust these guys to make a good call.
Well, Houston has the ability to put the ball on the floor a little bit, too. Well, you got the 5-second count on him. There we are inside of 10 seconds. High ball screen.
He takes it all the way to the basket, and the basket goes. I let you watch it because I was watching it myself.
Well,
what a finish.
That was a great finish and really good execution by Henry Clay. They took the ball right down to the wire. They had the player they wanted with the ball, and he was able to finish the play at the rim. And Henry Clay has lost a lot of tough games this year, but they were able to knock off Central tonight in a very well-played ball game on both sides.
No doubt. One of the things you got to take your hat off to Wilson on that play is he had an uncanny ability to know the clock. I kept thinking, that thing's getting ready to go off, and he still, he kind of knew what time he had, and he took it
right to the wire, no doubt about it.
Yeah,
he couldn't have executed it any better. And all coaches work on late game situations in practice, and it's obvious that they have done some good work on that. And they've lost 3 or 4 games. Ballard, Lafayette, Trinity, Bryan Station. These games that have come right down to the wire with Henry Clay this year. Probably the experience paid off a little bit for him in that last possession.
Well, we close out a game. We got our Jack Burford Chevrolet Player of the Game, and you and I kind of maybe make an agreement on that.
I think Sam Jones, he was effective inside, and Henry Clay didn't have an answer for him all night, and of course he had several rebounds. I don't know what the final tabulation would be, but he was the most effective player for Central tonight.
Yeah, he had ended up, I think, over 20 or right at 20 points, and real close to double figures in rebounds. So a great night for Sam Jones. They looked at him and looked to him a lot, and he took advantage of it and did his job.
Right.
We finished with a heartbreaker, but two teams that could very well meet again, and we will we'll at least know if we see that again, it'll be a competitive night, I feel sure.
You know, you think, well, that'd be a tough way to get knocked out in the region, you know, that kind of game. So you learn from this. You go back and watch film. You look at some of the plays you should have finished around the rim, and Central had several of those. You look at your defensive breakdowns that you had, and you can use this as a teaching tool and learn from it. And in 3 weeks, when it really, really counts, maybe you've got your lessons learned and can make your adjustments, and something different will come out of it.
Well, as Coach Neubauer said, I heard earlier this last couple of weeks, said January losses turn into February and March wins if you handle them right. And
exactly.
So I think he's right. A February loss here may very well turn into a late February or early March win for Madison Central because they learned from it. And we'll expect that's what the coaching staff is looking to do with the information that will come from this game. A great game, good turnout.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out sceniccabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit sceniccabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. sceniccabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?
The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.
You know, fans, when we were actually doing a ball game, Randy and I talk a lot of times about how important rebounding, turnovers, and free throw shooting, how important those three things are. And what we thought we'd do today is show you the free throw shooting part is really important. We always say on the air, free throws, you got to make them. Why?
Because they're free.
They're free. So they named them that for a reason. So we're going to do a little free throw shooting competition, best out of 5 between Randy and I. And we'll just show you how easy free throws are to make. So as you can see, Randy,
they are free. What's so hard about free throws? Come on, boys and girls, hit your free throws. You'll win the game.
A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble, ExpressRoofing.net, Luxury Pet Service, Equipment Sales and Rentals, Tatum Enterprises, Cumberland Valley National Bank, First Gear, and Pro Signs. If you'd like to be a great sponsor of Madison County School Sports Television, give us a call, 314-7291, or find us on Facebook or MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Make the most of your trip to the Red River Gorge in Kentucky with scenic cabin rentals, or delight in the mountainside beauty of the Daniel Boone National Forest. Whether you are planning a long vacation or just looking for a few days away from it all, check out ScenicCabin.com. Our rental cabins and lodge are located close to the Red River Gorge and Natural Bridge Resort State Park. Family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, and other large groups are very welcome. Cabins are available for small groups of 2 to 6 or large groups up to 15. All of our cabins are modern with city water, satellite TV, paved roads, full-service kitchens, modern bathrooms and showers, decks, grills, and outdoor fire pits. Many have hot tubs and game rooms or gaming tables like pool or ping pong, foosball, and air hockey. A few have internet. Visit ScenicCabin.com online or check us out on our Facebook page. ScenicCabin.com. Shouldn't you start planning that relaxing mountain getaway now?